Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? How are we doing here on a beautiful Friday evening at Constellation Field? Got a little bit of weather behind us, but it's all looking good now so far. Ready to open up a 7-game series against these New Britain Bees in town facing the Sugar Land Skeeters. Skeeters coming off a 10-game road trip, a 5-5 trip when you're on the road. It's all you can really ask for, and they come home and tie for first place in the Freedom Division the second half, tied with the York Revolution. It's the first time they've been in first place since after the first game of the second half. So the Skeeters with a chance to kind of play spoiler for a few teams as they've already locked down a playoff spot this season and looking for more. And why not be a little bit greedy if you're the Skeeters here, can maybe potentially knock the York Revolution out of the postseason if they can keep it going. And tonight it'll be righties Rainey Lara versus Carlos Pimentel. And Skeeters now just taking the field. It'll be Carlos Pimentel versus Rainey Lara. Star Wars weekend here. Skeeters wearing mighty fine-looking Star Wars-themed uniforms. And we'll take a quick break here and get ready for Skeeters baseball. We had a bit of a delay tonight as the rain hit us, and looks like it's all behind us now. So we'll be back here in just a few for Skeeters baseball between the New Britain Bees on Star Wars weekend.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth here. We're just minutes away from the opening of the 7-game series between the New Britain Bees and your defending champion, Sugar Land Skeeters. Ryan Posner here, getting ready to call the opener of this series. As you can tell, the Skeeters, they got their Rebel Pilot jerseys on. And let's go over that Skeeters defensive alignment here for this evening's game. From left to right, the outfield, it's going to be Winton Bernard, Rico Noel, and Anthony Jansanti. Across the diamond from third to first, it'll be Juan Silverio, Jason Martinson. Over at second, Javier Betancourt. At first base, Dennis Phipps. And behind the plate, Albert Cordero. On the mound, Carlos Pimentel, who returns back to the club after a trip to the Pan American Games where he pitched for Team Dominican Republic. And a very, very good face to see back here in the rotation as Carlos was one of the Skeeters' dominant starters before he left, and he enters the start 3-1 with a 248 earned run average. Was originally in the Skeeters bullpen and then made the transition over to starting over here. And back on the mound as we see our umpire behind the plate. You can't see him on the camera. He is being linked up with the automatic ball strike system via TrackMan, as that is, of course, still going on. So a little bit on Pimentel. as I mentioned, he began the year in the bullpen and put up good numbers. Was 3-1 with a .84 ERA and 6 relief appearances. But as a starter, no record, but a 3.16 ERA and 5 starts, and being thrust right back into action as he's returned from the Pan Am Games and leading off for a familiar face. Now playing for a different club. That's the shortstop, Ryan Jackson. Let's get you the full Bees lineup before Jackson steps in. So Jackson leading off, playing shortstop. It'll be Bijan Rodemaker hitting second and playing right field. Jason Rogers, the first baseman, will hit third. Mike Karp, former big leaguer, hitting cleanup and this DH. Jonathan Galvez, longtime B, playing left field, hitting fifth. Zach Collier hitting sixth and playing center. Ozzie Martinez at third will hit seventh. Rando Moreno at second base will hit eighth. And rounding out the order is the backstop, Brian Mayer, and Rainey Lara on the mound for the Bees. First pitch tonight is a fastball that does not catch the zone, just a bit up, 1-0. Jackson hitting .303 since joining the Bees. He was starting to heat up a little bit before he was released by the Skeeters, and now has found a home here as a starting shortstop for New Britain. Pimentel pitches out of the stretch, and Jackson lines that into the left center field gap. That's going to at least be one. Did not really. So Pimentel, one pitch, and Ryan Jackson kind of ambushes him there. Leadoff base runner for the Bees. The lefty Bijan Rodemaker now up in 272, 12 homers for him on the year. Skeeters just coming off the trip to Southern Maryland. That was part of a 3-leg trip out there on the East Coast, and split the series with Southern Maryland. And the Blue Crabs find themselves in the thick of things here in the Freedom Division, and Rodemaker, he's wasted no time. His second pitch to him is popped up to Rico Noel in shallow center. Noel under it easily for out number one. So it'll be Jason Rogers who is getting a kick out of his walk-up music. You can hear it on the crowd mic there. Rogers having a nice season himself, hitting over the 300 mark, 308, former major leaguer. And I guess if the goal was to distract Rogers on his way up to the dish, our music guys have succeeded as he turned around and gave a little smile there. Runner on first is Jackson. First pitch to Jason Rogers is a ball low and in. 1-0. So some other news on the Skeeters front today. Matt Perk, the former big league lefty, was released. That was the corresponding move to get Pimentel back on the roster. So Pimentel taking that spot on the rotation. Skeeters were rolling with a 5-man rotation that included all big leaguers there for a little bit. Pimentel now the one player without big league experience, though, has reached the AAA level. Rangers signed him as an amateur free agent in 2007 out of the Dominican Republic, and he's played with the Rangers, the Cubs, the Padres, and as I mentioned, peaked at AAA. Career .420 ERA at the affiliated level. Still a little bit of both, starting and relieving throughout his career. 1-1 to Rogers, hits that hard on the ground to Silverio. Silverio to Bencourt for one. Looks like they're going to get two, and they do. 5-4-3 double play, and just like that, the leadoff single is erased from Jackson. Skeeters turn two, and they come to bat for the first time in the bottom of the first. No score.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation.
Welcome back, folks. And Rico Noel stepping into the dish, leading off for the Skeeters. Give you the full Skeeters lineup. It'll be Rico Noel, Anthony Jansanti, and Jason Martinson, 1, 2, 3. Dennis Phipps hitting cleanup. DJ Peterson bringing a hot bat back home. He'll hit 5th. Juan Silverio hitting 6th. Winton Bernard batting 7th. Coco behind the dish and hitting 8th. And Javier Betancourt rounding out the order and hitting 9th. Randy Lara, right-hander for the Bees. First pitch, Noel squares the bunt, pulls it back, and ball 1, I believe is what it was called. Noel's slowed down a little bit at the plate, but still with a healthy 277 mark, and more importantly with his speed, his on-base percentage sitting at 379. That is a good place to be. Nice push bunt from Noel. That is going to be a no chance for Rogers there. He can just look and watch Noel cruise into first base as Kovu the Bat Dog is back in effect, and look at him go. It looks like he's got his Star Wars getup and he gets the bat back to Darth Vader. I'm not making any of that up. Now he's got his own graphic. Kovu has become quite the celebrity, I'll tell you. I feel like during the games, you probably hear, if you hear an ovation, it's probably because Kovu just grabbed a bat. I mean, everyone here is happy that Rico Noel got a leadoff hit, don't get me wrong, but Kovu steals the show, and he's got a nice, looks like a little Chewbacca kind of backpack on, and man, that was a almost authentic Darth Vader costume down there for whoever he gave the bat to. First pitch to the captain, Anthony Jansanti, is up and in, or called a strike 0-1, sorry. Still getting used to the kind of the very brief delay with the ABS. It is quite brief. It's not like it takes that long, but getting used to it. Good healthy lead for Noel. Jansanti gives it a ride. Left field looks like it's heading foul into the corner, and yes, that will get into the picnic plaza just a few feet foul, as Jansanti did not miss a homer there by much. Jansanti was away for the team the last few days, out while the team was in Southern Maryland. Before he was away, last 14 games, the captain is looking like the captain again, hitting 351, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases over his last 14 games. So a good sign to see, getting Anthony back on track. As the 2018 Skeeters MVP, dealing with some injuries to begin the year, but it looks like himself again, and that is bad news for the rest of the Atlantic League. Another good swing by Anthony, fouls it straight back, 0-2. It is a hot, steamy evening here, but kind of cooling off a little bit with the sun going down. A little bit of rainfall. But I think we are good to go now. Noel aboard with the leadoff single. He's already got 29 stolen bases as a Skeeter. Doesn't go there. Jansanti reaches out, grounds it to Jackson. Jackson will go to second, but dropped and into right field. Noel's going to cruise into third base. And what may have been just a put out there, likely we're going to turn 2, but nobody gets out for the Skeeters. And first and third now with nobody away. And a lot of speed on the bases here with nobody down, and Jason Martinson coming to the plate. Not quite sure what happened there. Jackson fielded it. The throw was at least at the right level. Hit second baseman Randall Moreno right near the chest, but it must have been way offline from Jackson. So likely going to be an E6 there, I'd imagine. And now runners in the corners, nobody down, and the Skeeters are in business here. There's no score. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Martinson's hitting .239 on the season. And for a shortstop, brings plenty of power to the table. 14 home runs. Good for third on the Skeeters behind Zach Bornstein and Dennis Phipps. First pitch to Martinson is outside, 1-1. Martinson 8 for 37 on the road trip, had a couple of home runs, including yesterday. Drove in a few in the 8-6 win for the Skeeters. Inside, and that one plunks Martinson right in the back. So another base runner here for the Skeeters early on, and bases loaded, still nobody down, and things are going from bad to worse for the Bees, and from good to great for the Skeeters as Big Poppy Dennis Phipps strolling up to the plate, and this is the guy you want up with men on base. Phipps leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Kind of feels appropriate that you got a little crazy train by Ozzy Osbourne coming up, because you got to feel pretty intimidated when you see Phipps strolling to the plate. He's got the bat wag as he comes up to the plate, and Skeeters are rolling here. Bases loaded, nobody down. Phipps now tied for second in the league with 19 home runs. He's climbed inside the top 10 with 57 RBIs. Chance for more here. First pitch from Lara, outside and scooped up by catcher Brian Mayer there. 1-0. Lara does not come in with great numbers, mind you. 5-8, a 5.77 ERA on the season. His 10th season as a pro. Second with the Bees and third in the Atlantic League as a one-time Bridgeport Bluefish back in 2017. 1-0 to Phipps, out in front of the off-speed there, 1-1. Rico Noel at third, Anthony Jansanti at second, and Jason Martinson at first base. There's still nobody down in the top of the first inning. Phipps rips that through the hole on the left side. It's a base hit. In to score is Noel. Trailing in is Jansanti. The throw in from left is not going to be in time. The captain slides in safely there. 2-run single for Dennis Phipps. And the Skeeters take a 2-0 lead. RBIs. Number 58 and 59 on the year for the Skeeters. For Phipps, I should say, not for the Skeeters. And just like that, welcome home, Skeeters. 2-0 lead here as they're looking to play spoiler here in the second half. Talked about it in the pregame show for a bit. Skeeters tied for first place with the York Revolution. They have not been tied or in first place since July 12th, which was the first night of the second half. DJ Peterson having himself a great start. The Skeeters gives it a ride. Deep left field. To the track, to the wall. That one is off the top of the wall. No ruling yet. Martinson in to score. That one looked like it hit the top of the yellow padding there, and Pete Gavilia has come out of the dugout. He's looking for a home run. Even Jason Rogers on the Bees is saying he thinks it's a home run. We'll see. That looks like it hit off the top of the yellow patty, and it couldn't get, obviously not from my vantage point. And DJ Peterson, regardless, has driven at least in one run right now, and they're conversing here to see if maybe he has a 3-run homer. Umpires are going to chat here. Peterson has been red hot. He came in, tied second in the league with 4 home runs in August, and he might have had one there. Umpires chatting about it. Again, I mean, we're pretty far away, but that looks like it may have hit the top of the wall and maybe beyond it. There is a kind of a plastic black fence just beyond the wall. They're going to say that was not gone. Right beyond the left center field wall, there's a kind of a black plastic railing there to kind of keep fans from getting too close to the field of play, and maybe it may have ricocheted off that. I don't know. Man, that one off the bat sounded like it was going to be a no-doubt home run. So DJ Peterson credited him with an RBI double, though, and a 3-0 lead now for the Skeeters. Just got clarification from our fearless leader, Chris Hill, that if it hits the yellow line above the wall, it should be a home run. I mean, even from here, it looks pretty clear that they hit the yellow line. Again, I will say I'm a good 500 feet away from the play, but it certainly looked like it hit that. But nonetheless, 3-0 lead for the Skeeters. Now Juan Silverio getting a crack at it. Misses the off speed there, 1-1. So Peterson continues his tear, though. That's now 8 RBIs over his last 8 games. Still nobody out for the Skeeters. 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 to Juan Silverio. They got Randy Lara on the ropes here right out of the gate. 1-1 pitch floated into shallow right field. Couple steps back is Randall Marino. Phipps is going to bluff a tag, but that was not far enough for Phippsy to get a sac fly on. So pop out to the second baseman. Runners will have to hold it second and third, respectively. Now it'll be Witten Bernard with runners still at second and third. Witten had 3 stolen bases in yesterday's game. Comes in just a shade under 300 at 296 and kind of become a regular out there in the Skeeters outfield, whether it be left field or right field. Tonight out in left field. Phipps at third, DJ Peterson at second. Man, oh man, but what could have been a 3-run homer for DJ Peterson. I once heard Pete Gavilia say something, and it seems to hold true. 3-run homers seem to win a lot of baseball games, and you think about it, 3-run homer there, you take a 5-0 lead in the first, and got a good pitcher in Carlos Pimentel on the mound. You got to feel pretty good about your chances, but still got to feel pretty good. 3-0 lead, and still threatening here. First pitch, Bernard, kind of a cue ball to first base. Phipps is going to have to hold, and Jason Rogers touches the bag with ease for out number 2. So 2 big time outs there for Randy Lara. I'll bring up Albert Cordero with 2 away. Switch hitting catcher Albert Cordero, again, kind of like Anthony Jansanti, is really starting to play up to where we saw him last year. Coco over his last 18 hitting 292, 6 doubles, 3 homers, and 20 RBIs over his last 18. And some chance here to pick up some 2 out RBIs. First pitch to Coco, called strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Skeeters have not played the Bees that well this year, especially compared to where they played them last year. They were 13-5 against the Bees last season. They just so happened to play the Bees over that tough 8-game losing stretch where the Skeeters were, obviously trying to figure out the roster, having lost 15 players to contract purchases and all of that, and chopped over to Rogers at first base. He'll touch the bag for out number 3. A good inning, though, for the Skeeters here in the first. 3 runs, 3 hits, a 2-run single from Dennis Phipps, and an RBI double. Just missing an RBI 3-run homer was DJ Peterson. But head to the second inning, Skeeters 3, Bees 0.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get...
Move to top of the second inning. Carlos Pimentel back on the mound. It's Star Wars weekend. Tonight, the Skeeters wearing their Rebel Pilot-themed jerseys. Tomorrow, we'll be giving away some Darth Swatson bobbleheads. The first 1,500 fans in attendance. Former big leaguer Mike Karp, I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize Mike Karp was still hanging around. Former Seattle Mariner, former Boston Red Sox. Last played in the majors in 2014 with the Texas Rangers. Had himself a 12-homer season in the show back in 2011. First pitch from Pimentel is up and away, 1-0. Carlos Pimentel had a nice, quick, and tidy first inning. Really off single from Ryan Jackson, but quickly put away on a double play. 3 runs for the Skeeters. They lead 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. This Skeeters baseball team, I'll tell you, man, they are playing as good as baseball as we've seen them play all season long. The bullpen is stacked with arms. The offense, as you can see, is firing all cylinders. And, I mean, this starting pitching staff, too, with new additions like Chase DeYoung and Mike Housechild. And you factor in Carlos Pimentel. It's not really a new addition, quote-unquote, but back in the lineup. That one's crushed to right field, down into the corner. That one is a foul ball. Whew. That looks like it might have been trouble there into the corner. Karp, he's got some big-time power. Just missed himself extra bases there, but just a long strike. 2-1. Dallas Beeler and Troy Scribner both have climbed into the top 10 in ERA in the Atlantic League. So all around, I mean, this is where you want to be. And I mean, that was Pete Gaviglia's goal. You know, having clinched the first half, you got a little bit of kind of breathing to manipulate things the way you want them, get your team ready for the postseason. And he has done that to perfection, as you'd expect from the 2018 Atlantic League Manager of the Year. 2-1, the count to Karp. Inside, buzzed him a little bit there, 3-1. Pimentel's numbers, even, I mean, the 248 ERA is phenomenal. Really just one so-so start, really. It was his last one on July 19th at Southern Maryland, a season-high 5 runs allowed, over 4 2/3. Other than that, he had not allowed more than 3 runs in an outing. Fastball away, that one just misses. Karp aboard as the Bees get the leadoff man on for the second straight inning. A walk for Karp. Jonathan Galvez steps to the plate now. Runner on first and Mike Karp. Galvez not a friend of the Skeeters. He's hitting .371 in 9 games with 3 homers and 10 RBIs against the Skeeters this year, but not really the only team that he's fared well against this year. He comes in hitting .321, 15 home runs, 67 RBIs. Takes the first pitch strike there, 0-1. Galvez tied for 10th in the league with his 15 homers. He is 4th with his 67 ribbies. 0-1 to Galvez. That one skipped into the dirt and over the head on a bounce over that upper Cordero, as Pimentel probably lost the grip on that one. And moving to second on the wild pitch there was Mike Karp. So runner on second, nobody down here with Galvez up into the dish. 3-0 lead for the Skeeters. Definitely want to get Pimentel a new baseball. Skeeters are going to wear these jerseys tomorrow night too, and then if you're curious, tomorrow night they will be auctioning these away right behind me here in the press box on the concourse behind home plate. So if you want to place a bid for one of these game-worn jerseys, head there tomorrow night, and you can do that. 2-1. Oh, misses upstairs. Galvez, much like Randy Lara, played with the Bluefish before coming over to New Britain over the last 2 seasons. 12 years as a pro. 2-1. Pops it up left side. Back goes Martinson, and in comes Bernard. Bernard calls him off. He wants it. He has it, out number 1. And obviously the guys in the control room killed it again. If you're unable to see, they, for the Skeeters at least, are putting up graphics of the player headshots decked out in Rebel Pilot gear, matching their jerseys they're wearing. Well done again. Those fellas kill it every time. And then they even had, this is embarrassing because I've never seen Star Wars, but there is a evil character, I'm guessing, and kind of a joke to Ryan Jackson, former Skeeter. Now he's playing for the dark side. Comes up, and they kind of edited his photo there on the scoreboard to match that. Jackson's a good guy, though, man. He was good to have around, former big leaguer. Glad he's found a home there in New Britain. That one lined down the right field line for a base hit from Zach Collier. They're going to hold Mike Karp, though, at third base. So just a single for Collier there with 1 away, and now runners on the corners for the Bees. And with Jackson now gone, Jason Martinson's really taken over there at shortstop. Juan Severio's seen a little bit of action over there. Obviously, Javier Betancourt can play shortstop as well. And even in a pinch, Anthony Giansanti has played there as a Skeeter before as well. So definitely some options at shortstop. But Martinson with big-time power. Obviously want to try to get his bat in the lineup whenever you can. It's a tough spot here for the Skeeters. Runners on the corners, 1 away, but a ground ball away from getting out of this one. Pimentel had an inning double play in the first. First pitch, Martinez grounded to Martinson. Kind of took a weird hop. He'll get 1 at Betancourt. The throw across to Phipps in time. How about that? What a double play. 6-4-3, and the Skeeters get out of it there. Jason Martinson tipping the cap. He stuck with that one. It was taking some weird spins on him there, and a nice job by Betancourt, too, as he had Collier bearing down on him. An inning double play saves the run. Skeeters head back to bat in the bottom of the second, leading 3-0.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
3-0 lead for the Skeeters. Javier Betancourt going to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Just give everyone a heads up. I've got my boy Eduardo Juarez on the dial here, just in case someone goes yard. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, and Eddie, maybe you can jump in on this. The Spanish-speaking home run calls in baseball are bar none the best. Maybe like outside of, like Hawk Harrelson from the White Sox has got a good one. There are a few other good ones that I'm totally neglecting on, but the Spanish-speaking radio broadcasters, man, when they give a home run call, they pour their heart into it. So we have Eddie here. On the chance that somebody hits a home run, he has graciously volunteered to give us one of those powerful Spanish calls.
Absolutely, yeah. Just waiting for the opportunity. Hopefully,
we just missed one in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a good one, but I guess we'll have to wait for the next one.
Let's see. Javier Betancourt does not have a home run in the year, so maybe he's due. That one lined to center field, right at The center fielder for the Bees, that is Zach Collier, has it for out number 1. From what I've been told, if the ball hits the yellow padding, it's a home run. I've been told by several people now, which I'll be honest, I was not 100% aware of that rule. Makes sense. That's probably why you have the yellow padding to distinguish, the wall is not necessarily like a sharp edge, so you have to have some distinguishing factor of what equals a home run and what doesn't. So Peterson appeared to have been robbed of a 3-run homer, which would make it a 5-0 lead now. 3-0, still not bad. Can't complain there. And it was all started by this man, Rico Noel, who reached back in the first on a push bunt single. It was an absolute picture-perfect push bunt from Rico Noel. Takes away 1-0 there. His speed is so good. I mean, even if it's not a great bunt, you still have to pretty much be perfect on defense to get him. And Ozzie Martinez playing well in at third base. Jason Rogers playing in as well. 2-0 now to Noel. Noel flashed a little bit of power back here in the last homestand. Hit a home run. Has 1 home run on the year. It was not a cheapie either. It's against his former mates, the Barnstormers. 2-0, that one misses as well. So 3-0 to Noel. And yeah, give him a free pass. Why not? .3-0 pitch, Noel taking all the way, and that one is called strike. 3-1. And yeah, we'll see if everyone can keep their tempers in check, I guess, this series. We had a pretty nasty brawl against the Barnstormers, the second to last game of the homestand while they were in town, the Barnstormers. And when you have a team, they come in here and play 7 games. We saw it a lot last year. It seems like toward the end of the series, it doesn't take much, although, when a guy bunts when you're leading 7-0, which the Barnstormers were, that tends to rub a lot of people the wrong way. It doesn't matter if you're in Indie Ball, the Pecos League, Little League, high school, and especially not when you get up here at the pro level. 3-2 the count to Rico Noel. 1 down here. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Skeeters lead 3-0 over the Bees. Last trip to Sugar Land for the Bees this year, unless they come back here in the postseason, which at the moment doesn't appear too likely. That one is a sinking line under shallow right field. Back goes Moreno, and he makes a over-the-shoulder catch for out number 2. Rodemaker was not really anywhere to be seen in that play. That one almost dropped right in there for a base hit for Noel, but a nice catch by Moreno. So Anthony Giansanti reached on an error in his first at-bat of the game. And Anthony, as we talked about in his first at-bat, hitting over the 350 mark over his last 14-game stretch. First pitch to him was a breaking ball that misses up 1-0. Good crowd on hand tonight, getting into it here. One-0 pitch, roped foul by Anthony, and just missed himself a extra base hit down the third base line. Anthony finds himself in the top 10 in the league in doubles. At the moment, tied for 8th with 23 of the doubles on the year. That one, a called strike there on the outside part of the plate, 1-2. So Laura seems to settle down a bit from last inning when 8 Skeeters came to bat. See if Anthony Giansanti can put a little pressure on him. 1-2 pitch is in the dirt. No swing. Didn't look close there. 2-2. Wind up from Laura, the 2-2 to Giansanti in the dirt and blocked up by Brian Mayer. So that'll bring it to a full count here with 2 away. Anthony just 143 against New Britain